All right, today I'm going to show you exactly what I eat on a protein sparing modified fast to keep it less than 1100 calories and make sure that I get 170 or more grams of protein. These meals are super easy to repeat, mix and match day after day with a couple other meals in your rotation, and they keep me on track, disciplined, and ready to finish strong in this transformation challenge. I've got about 20 days left of this 90-day challenge, and this PSMF, I'm dropping weight at about a half a pound a day. So it really works, something if you wanted to try, follow along for these recipes. Okay, so meal one is going to be an egg white omelet with lots of vegetables. And the veggies can be pretty much anything you choose, and you just use a little bit of each of them to give it some flavoring and a little bit of extra volume. I've got today bell pepper, I've got an onion, I've got some sliced mushrooms, and I'll finish it with some spinach before adding the egg whites. And I use one whole egg to give it some color, some flavor. These are farm fresh eggs from our chickens here. And then I'll do a cup and a quarter of the egg whites. And that's gonna bring me to 42 grams of protein for the entire meal, less than 300 calories. I think it's about 10 grams of carbs, depending on the veggies you use and how much, and maybe just a little fat, like 5 grams of fat from the egg. So let's get going. Cayenne. Okay, a lot of cayenne. Spill a little. All right. Now that is a massive amount of food. For this meal, I'm going with the 96% ground beef from Walmart. I'm getting about 200 grams of that. It's going to be about 46 grams of protein for this entire meal. This is the tricolored coleslaw from Walmart as well. It's only 25 calories and a cup and a half of this. And it makes it a great extra, a little bit of fiber crunch with the meal. And then finally, I'm going to cook it at the very end with some of this G. Hughes sugar-free teriyaki marinade. And that makes it kind of like a little bit of a just tangy flavor to it, ties it all together. It's a great meal, just under 300 calories, about 287 calories for this one. Now it's time to add the coleslaw mix.
How about you watch me on my hammer thing? How about you watch me on the triple meat one like that?
Sure, man. That'd be great. Now after that's cooked down a little bit, we're going to add the 3 tablespoons of the teriyaki, the G. Hughes. And I just guessed at this, so it's definitely not more than about 3 tablespoons. Get it all stirred in really good. Let's turn off the heat at this point. Now we're just heating that sauce up. And it's ready to go. Delicious. So this chicken and broccoli is going to be kind of the last meal of the day, the dinner. You can obviously eat these in any order you want, but I like to kind of finish out the night with a little vegetable and meat. And then later on, about 8:30 or so, I'm going to have the protein yogurt mousse, peanut butter chocolate, amazing, best tasting mousse you've ever had. So we're going to do that one next. Okay, that chicken doesn't take long after you flip it, so I'm going to go ahead and plate it, and we'll finish up with the broccoli. Okay, so I'm about ready to plate up this chicken and broccoli. Just waiting on the broccoli to finish cooking. This one comes in at 48 grams of protein, 281 total calories, only 5 grams of fat and 8 grams of carbs, most of which is fiber in the broccoli. So a really solid choice for a great dinner or lunch, whatever you have time to kind of cook it. It does take a little bit of cooking, kind of like the ground beef one, but it's a solid choice. Okay, we're gonna finish it out with the last meal of the day, and it's kind of a dessert, but I consider it a meal because it's packed with tons of protein and tides you over till the next day, and it's great to have kind of a dessert at night, I think. I usually have this about 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night, just so I have something before bed, and then, I'm not fasting all through the night. So this is made with, Greek yogurt of your choice. I use a plain, fat-free Greek yogurt, and then I use Premier Protein powder, vanilla. I use the PB Fit powder and some cocoa, baking cocoa, and a couple of packets of stevia, and then mix it all up. It's kind of hard to mix it first. It's a lot of powder, but ended up sticking it in the freezer for about 15 minutes or so, and it comes out just like a chocolate mousse, and it's got like a chocolate peanut butter flavor, obviously. It's really good. We're all set with this protein chocolate peanut butter mousse that we made, and it's been in the freezer about 15 minutes. If you let it go a little longer, it hardens up a little bit better, but you got to scrape it off the sides, kind of mix it together to get it ready. It's got a really nice consistency and just a great treat at the end of the day. It comes in at 276 calories because I use 220 grams of the yogurt. Sometimes I'll do a little bit more if I have the room in my macros for the day. This is 45 grams of protein, 22 carbs, and 3 grams of fat. So really delicious dessert for the end of the day, right before bed. So hope you enjoy it. Okay, so with that last meal, we're coming in right at 1,100 calories in the day. It's actually 180 grams of protein, which is more than enough for me right now. I've got about 160 pounds, give or take, lean body mass. So I'm trying to eat right at 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body mass. So that's a great day for me. Usually right around there. I've got lots more recipes that I can make more videos on if you want. But watch this video if you haven't seen it to see how I'm training for the Transformation Challenge that ends in about 20 days. And I'll be posting a before and after pictures, kind of the results of that challenge. So thanks for watching.